What if just 5 words could stop a relationship argument before it turns into emotional damage? Not by winning the fight, not by proving your point, and not by pretending you're okay when you're not, but by making your partner feel safe enough to stop fighting back. Because most fights are not really about the dishes, the late text, or the tone of voice. They're about one deeper question: are you against me right now? And when the answer feels like yes, conflict escalates fast. Here are the 5 words that make sense to me. Simple, but powerful. Because those 5 words can instantly lower defensiveness and shift the energy of the conversation. When your partner is upset, they usually don't want a debate first. They want to know, are you listening? Do you care? Am I safe with you right now? Do I have to fight to be understood? And when someone feels emotionally unsafe, they get louder, colder, sharper, or they shut down completely. Now, saying that makes sense to me does not mean I agree with everything you said. It does not mean you're wrong. They're completely right, or you're taking all the blame. Let's say your partner says, "You never listen to me." The usual reaction is, "That's not true. You always exaggerate. I was just tired. But try this instead." That makes sense to me. I can see why you'd feel that way. That response lowers the heat immediately. If your partner says, "I felt abandoned when you didn't text back," don't rush to defend yourself with, "I was busy. It wasn't that long. You're overreacting." Instead, say, "That makes sense to me. I understand why that hurt you. Here's why this works." When people feel invalidated, they escalate. When they feel validated, they soften. That's because the fight often stops being about the original issue and starts becoming about the pain of not being understood. Validation interrupts that spiral. Your tone matters, and if you say, "That makes sense to me, but," and immediately defend yourself, you destroy the safety you just created. After saying those 5 words, pause. Then ask, "Can you tell me more? What part hurt the most? What did you need from me in that moment? What are you feeling right now?" This is how conflict turns into connection. Now maybe you're thinking, what if I'm hurt too? That matters. This phrase is not about silencing yourself. It's about creating enough emotional safety so both people can be heard. You can say, "That makes sense to me. I see why you felt hurt. Can I share what was happening for me too?" So, the next time a conflict starts heating up, remember these 5 words. That makes sense to me. Not to lose, not to avoid the issue, but to protect the connection while working through the problem. Because in love, the goal isn't just to be right. It's to stay connected while telling the truth. If this helped you, save this video for the next difficult conversation and follow for more tools on healthy communication.